こんばんぶし。まあいいか。23日所属ライバー長尾けない。よろしく。はい、ということで、どうも。はい、ビットレート卓球。ちょっと待って、一瞬ビットレートの戻してくるわ。ちょっと。はい、失礼しました。ちょっとさ、ガチでさ、原神のさ、言語を英語に変えようと思うんですけど、どうやってやんだっけ、これ。なんかダウンロードしたりしないといけないんだっけ。ちょっと時間かかるかな。ちょっとね、英語に触れてなさすぎる、系長を。だからまあちょっと英語にしようかな。これどこでやんだっけ。有識者、どうやるんだい。ログインしてから設定。そう。日本語字幕の英語、あれできるよね。ちょっとさすがに日本語字幕がないときついけど、日本語字幕の、音声だけ英語みたいな。パチの声も英語になるかな。そんなんできるかな。ちょっと、さすがに英語に触れてなさすぎてやばい。どれだ。これか、言語。キャラボイス。ゲーム言語は日本語で、キャラボイスを英語。ちょっと時間かかるな。ということでですね、ちょっとダウンロードしている間に、ですね、いや、マリカをね、やろうと思ったんすよ。マリカをやろうと思ったんですけど、あまりにもね、ちょっと疲れすぎていてね、やべえ。マジさすがに疲れすぎててやばい。もうどう考えても頭が回る気がしなかったので、まったりできるやつにしようかなって思ったので、まったりできるやつにします。はい。で、なんだっけ、なんて言うんだこの人。このなんか俺が好きそうなさ、やついるじゃん。そう。俺が好きそうなやついるじゃん。あいつを引こうか引くまいか、一斗。そう、一斗さんを引こうかどうか今迷ってるんだよな。どうしようかな。でもさ、ライデン将軍来るんよね。ライデン将軍は絶対引こうと思ってるんですよ。あれは絶対引くべきでしょ。だって。どう考えたって。絶対引くべきでしょ。ライデン将軍は。そう、将軍はね、絶対に引く。割と普通に刀も好きだし、あと、多分俺、国政がね、結構好きだから、国政を軸にしようかなとは思ってるんだよね。そう、神様とりあえず引いとけってやつね。そう。そうなんだ。西川さんなんだ。まあ、英語にしちゃうんですけど。まあ、なんかいいかなって。日本語はみんな普段から聞いているやろ。英語にしようかなって感じですね。はい。一回試してみるのはありですね。確かに。一回試してみるのはあり。結構時間かかるな。4.65。8ギガ結構時間かかるか、これ。まあでももうちょいか。はい。なので、そうなんですよ。一回お試ししてみるか。スカラマシね。なんかやっぱいいって言うよね。いやーでもスカラマシなー。性能はおそらくいいんだろうけど、なんか多分、普通に、キャラクターはイットの方が好きなんだよな。キャラクターはイットの方が好きなんだよな。そう、どうしようかなって感じ。戦闘向きっていうか、探索向き。なるほどね。スカラマシはお好みか。崖登り人権。なるほどね。崖登りはいいのか。そうなんだよな。でさ、なんか、イットさんはさ、岩元素の人でしょ、多分。岩元素。 岩元素の人だよね。そう、岩元素さ、なんかこの前さ、階段に教えてもらったあれによるとさ、岩元素のやつはいた方がいいみたいな話だったじゃないですか。シールドつけられるから。で、で、今、ノエルちゃんを使ってるんだけどさ、やっぱノエルちゃんね、ちょっとなんかやっぱ、火力足りねえんだよな。そう、火力がね、足りんのよな。うん、やっぱり。で、今、あっちなんだっけ、ベレットを使ってしまっている。うん。そうなんですよね。ベレットを使ってしまっているので、そう、ちょっとね、もうちょい火力枠が欲しいんだよね、賞味。うん。そう、ベネット君が強いから、ベネット君、でもベネット君はさ、正直7をベネット君に変えるのもありなのかなって感じはするんだよね。うん。そう。なら、ちょっと火力、なんかもうちょいアタッカー欲しいんよなって感じはしている。でも、ライデン将軍来たら全てが解決するような気もするんだよな。って感じなんだけど、防御力上げるといいんだ、ノエルは。ちょっとアタッカー不足なんですよね。はい。だからどうしようかなっていう。で、一回これなんだ。一回、あれをしたらいいのか。一回立ち上げ直せばいいのか。これで一回立ち上げ直したらいく？もうなってる？それとも。あれ。ダメだ。ちょっと待って。こいつ。また、キャラボイスを聞けばいいのか。ボイス。
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
いけたわ。
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
あ、オッケー、いけた。いいじゃん、かわいいじゃん。これで、いいじゃない。割と国政の、あれは、好みよ。どうしようかな。一回なんかあれか、お試しできんだっけ？お試しで使うか。いいじゃん、国政こんな声になるんやな。どれだっけ？腕試し、これか。ね、めっちゃ新鮮やな。なかなかないもんな。なんだこれ。うわー、なんか変なの出した。かわいい。一斗さんいいかもしれない。あ、いいじゃん。いいじゃん。引こうかな、これ。割といい感じだわ。割といい感じやわ。俺結構好きかも。いいじゃん。いいじゃん、めっちゃ。
Oh, so sorry.
Let the show begin.
Let's roll.
俺結構好きかもやっぱ。めっちゃ英語ボイスになってる。いいかも。これ引くか。ただ国政と合わせられるかどうかはちょっと分かんないけど、銃撃で戦うキャラなんだあいつ。いいや、ちょっと引こう。なんかかっけえ。一応ね、ちょっと課金はねしといたんよな。どこで使うか分からんからね。好きなキャラ使うのが一番だから、それはそう。一旦国政と合わせてみよう。かっけえわ。いくつかパターンあってもいいしね。それはそう。これ凸はどれぐらいですか？おすすめは。ちなみに一斗さんは 凸はどれぐらいですか？てか両手剣だらけだな俺。二凸か。二凸はまあちょっとあれだな、様子見てだな。2が欲しい。2で全て破壊できる。2いくか。ちなみにさ、ライデン将軍を行くってなったら何凸なん？無凸でも結構強い。2がいいんだろうな、おそらくな。ライデンも2か。そうだよな。多分ライデンには多分必須な気がするな。ライデン将軍は2だよね。で、これはなんか別枠かもな。なんかこれはこれでなんか別パーティー作るってのもありかもね。ライデン将軍2凸は、じゃそれはもう絶対だな。だからまあワンチャンこいつは無凸にすっとくか。こいつは無凸でもまあいいか。一旦。綾人様もいいぞ。綾人様ってどれのこと？これ引いたら出てくる？弱パワー選ぶずに活躍できるから、五郎が来れば強い。なるほど。まあ一回岩パは岩パで作るか。せっかくやから。まあ、一旦無凸にしよう。一旦こいつは無凸でいいや。でもワンチャンなんか早めに出たらちょっと狙うぐらいでいいかな。ライデンの片割りがあやと。なるほどね。ちょっと行かせていただきます。はい、ということで行かせていただきます。石田さんもいるのか。すいません、英語に書いてしまいました。待って、これスキップでいいか。微妙い。これなんだよ。これセーフ？まあいいでしょう。すり抜けで国政、あれ国政来ることないのか。でもすり抜けたら国政来る可能性あるよね。すり抜け国政でもワンチャンあり。勝ちです。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。これです。これなんよ。これなんですよね。ありがとうございます。いやー、この世は残酷だな。五郎くんもいる？五郎くんは、今弾けるの？ラインがどこだかわからねえ。不正だ。おー。何連目20連です。ありがとうございます。五郎くんは犬耳の少年。この子いたら、こいつと合わせられる？一斗くんと合わせられる？まあ、今一旦ある石は別に引いちゃってもいいかなって感じはするな。マジ？誰か階段呼んでこいん。草。まあいいか、今ある石は引いちゃうか。そしたら一応なんか1万円分ぐらい入れといたんだよね。1万円分ぐらい入れといたんで、まあ一応いける。岩必須。じゃあちょっと引いとくか。スクラマッシュどうだ？そっか。スカラーマッシュでも出る？こいつ。この俺が引かないといけないこいつは出ますか？スカマラッシュの方でも。出るじゃん。こっちでもいいや、じゃあ。なんか別にあいつには2凸はちょっと厳しそうだから、ちょっとこっちで引いていって、まあ、スカラマッシュ狙いというよりは、この彼を狙いに行きますか。めちゃ来るやん、お前。はいはいはいはい。 めちゃ出るやん、お前。はいはいはいはい。次行きまーす。来るね。めちゃめちゃ来るな。一との部下来た。忍びは強い。そうなんだ。あ、来た来た来た来た。ありがとうございます。この人ね。この人ね。オッケー。はいはいはいはいはい。来た。もうこれで正直完遂ではあるんだけど。正直もうこれで完遂なんですけど。これで完遂やな。正直これで十分ではあるんよな。ある分で弾けたな。ある分で弾けたけど、まあ石全部使っちゃうか。武器とかはどうなの？武器ってさ、でも俺さ、国性に合うさ武器あんじゃん。なんか俺最近さ見てるんすよ。原神配信者さんのやつ。あれは欲しいんだよね。ただ今回出ないか。今回出ないか。うん。そう、何それ、何切りってんだ？切り切り？下切り？そう、あれ欲しいんだよね。あれだけは出たらちょっと引こうかなって感じ。うん。切り切りか。そう、あれが欲しい。あれは欲しいけど。まあ一旦今あるやつだけ引いちゃうか。まあ別にライデン将軍の時はまた足せばいいか。なんか、武器より五郎凸の方がいい。五郎は、もうねえのか。ないや。ないや。じゃあ、いっか、別に。でも、あれがあれで、あれがあれで、あれなんですよね。あれがあれで、あれだから、なかったや。こいつね。これと、メールで石もらえない。メールで石もらえる？もしかして。これはいる？まあ一応交換しとくか。ダメだ。ダメだ。メール見てないや。メール多分見てないと思うけど、あれも見たっけ？見てねえよな。受け取る。受け取る。あざます。もうないか。OK。まあ、これで弾ける分だけ弾いて、まあ、それで終わりでいっかな。そこまででもないから。はい。オッケー。一つ来た。オッケー。まあ、ええやろ。ええやろ。これで大丈夫。オッケー。なんか、割とある分で、まあ、最低限揃ったくない？こいつがいいのか。最低限は揃ったな。一旦。オッケー。はい。オッケー。最低限揃いました。ってことは、どうしようかな。ちょっとここに入れてみてもいい？言うて、でもそうか。育てないとダメか。この、うちの子を。ちょっと、ミスりました。一回。育てないとダメね。一旦ね。レベル、でも全然ねえや。ダメだ、これ。まあ、育てるところからやね。一旦。稲妻まで行かないと突破はできん。じゃあ、稲妻まで。でもこれ、稲妻ってさ、今やってるストーリーの次だよね、おそらく。そろそろ稲妻まで行きたいっすよね。で、なんか裏でね、一応ね、ちょいちょいやっててね、国生ちゃんがレベル60まで行きましたね、一旦ね。で、この辺もまあ、なんか、まあ、これ、レベリングは結構した。ちゃんと。ちゃんとレベリングはして、 あとなんかちょっと楽しくなっちゃって、武器もなんかこれがとりあえず星3ならこれがいいみたいなの書いてあった、ウィキに書いてあったんで、こいつもなんかたくさん持ってたからとりあえずとつって、で強化もしてみたいな感じですね。お試しの素材を拾っといた方がいい。お試しのそうだ、お試しの素材忘れた。売り試し切り取った。でまあこの辺この子もやっといた方がいいか。この辺は全部凸素材だよね。まあ一回全部やっとくか。この辺はどんな感じなんだこの子は。すっごい話題になってるよね今ね。飛べるのね。なるほどね。これは役に立ちそう。確かにこういう感じか。いやーこいつも引いといた方がいいんだろうな多分な。試したねえ。風もこれ風だよねこの子。ザミ飛ばすのかっけえな。これでスペース。おおほんとだ。これは便利だわ。確かにこれは便利ですわ。まあでも一旦ね、まあちょっとあれがあったら余裕あったら引くのもありかも。確かに強えわ。強いし楽しいわ。はい強いし楽しいわ。川
Unsightly insects. The wind.
楽しいですね。こいつもなんか欲しいっちゃ欲しいけど、突するほどじゃないけど引いといてもいいのかな。いやでもな、たくさんあってもな結局育てらんねえんだよな。結構でも楽しかったな割と操作性は。まあでもライデンさん優先だよな。無突で強いかあいつ。うわーどうしようかな。そう育成がね、育成リソースがねたくさん引いといても育てられないんよな。どうしようかな。まあ、ワンチャン引いといてもいいけど迷うな。そうなんだよね。育てられないと宝の持ち腐れだよね。まあいいか。まあいいか。一旦いいかな。またピックアップ来たらにしようかな。ちょっとライデン将軍の方が大事ではある。ライデン将軍の方が大事ではある。で、で、そう、ちょっとでもあいつ育てないといけないから、一旦置いといて、ちょっと俺、あれを進めたいんですよね、いい加減。こいつを進めたいんですよ。ライン、俺のスマホどこ行った？あった。はい、よし。いや、一旦とりあえず進めよう。こいつ、ちょっといい加減こいつを終わらせたい。ね、あと俺、フータオは絶対引きたいんだよな、フータオは欲しいから、フータオにも使いたいしってなったら、いったな、ね。一斗さんは、あと何と合わせればいいんだ、あいつと。五郎くんと、あいつと、あと何を合わせればいいんだろうか。調理先生は絶対来たら引けって言われましたね。はい。 岩で固めるなら行幸さんか。行幸さんはいるね。岩いっぱい入れるといいんだ。結構ってことは割と脳筋ってこと？
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper.
お、かわいいな、パイも。
And they look really mad at us too.
全然印象が変わるな。
Everyone hold hands. Ha, speed of light. Huh?
はいはいはい。あ、やべ、落とした。まあいいか。あ、下か。
Don't blink.
はいはいはいはい。割と好きですね。
I see everything. Make yourselves at home.
イングリッシュボイスにしちゃった。I want to study English, so I change
Speed of light.
voice now.
Oh my god. In the morning, everybody stand back. Get out of here.
Okay.
Oh, sacred name. Fortune preserver. Wheel up. Incoming. Hey.
Okay.
Cut to the chase.
Go.
Hey. Speed of light.
Okay, okay, okay.
Everyone hold hands.
Let's
light it up.
割といいな、ボイス。結構俺英語ボイスの方が国性好きかもしんない。結構良くないかも。
The Temple of Wisdom.
まろやかてかお姉さん感が。
Incoming.
まあでも向こうの日本語ボイスもお姉さん感はあったけど、結構こっちもいい。
I see everything. Speed of light. Hey.
はい。OK。Speed everything。OK。ちょっといろいろシーズンイベント祈願を50回行うのです。おーラッキー。これめちゃめちゃ楽しいんだよな、開けていくの。はいはいはい。これって買わないと下は開かないのか。ああ、これ後で買っとこう。これ割と好き。
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
はいはいはいはい。なんだっけ、これはいいのか。OK したら、ファデュイの研究を見る。OK、let's go。気候の量的にいいぞ、マジで。なんか一応なんか気候のやつ、国権だかなんだかはもらったんだよな、前回。国政に合うとかで。まあでもなんか物理型の国政じゃないとダメみたいな書いてあったわ。
Cut to the chase.
うい。
Speed of light.
もう最近全然英語触れられてないからさ、忘れちまうんだよ。ナイス。これはちょっと待って。これ一応やってみる？これ彼でいけるのだろうか。
And the crowd goes wild.
ええやん。めっちゃ元気なんだけど。めちゃめちゃ、こういうギミックはゴロの方がいいんだ。めちゃめちゃテンション高えこの兄ちゃん。クソファンキー。こっちの方がいい、もしかして。
Prepare to move out.
かっけえ。こっちの方がかっけえ。ゴロちゃんの方がかっこいい。ゴロちゃんどんな感じなのこれ。
Advance.
川犬じゃん。こういうこの子弓なんだ。この子弓なんだ。なるほどね。こ これであれいたあるんか。何が起こった？ちょっと待って、何もわからなかった。ああ、これあれか、順番あるパッティーンか。ああ、なるほど。よく見たらわかるやつか。ちょっと待って。あー、わかった。こっからか。こういうことか。か、逆のどっちか。こうかな。逆か。こっちからか。お、待って待って待って、タイム。あいつはね、ちょっとベネットじゃなくて良い宮がいた方が楽なのでこっちですがね。いけるんかーい。
Everyone hold hands. Go bishop down.
まずい。
Incoming. Don't blink. Hey. Incoming. Hey.
ナイス。敵出るんかーい。そう、
That's everything.
やっぱ
On to the next.
弓キャラは1体はいた方がいいよな。いや、てかね、なんだかんだでもな、旅パはな、弓キャラいた方が楽ではあるんだよな。でもベネットの方がいいなって思っちゃってますけれども。オッケー。何でしたっけ。で、これ全然関係ないんじゃね？もしかして。もしかして全然関係ないんじゃない？この辺？パディの研究を見たいんですけど。あ、これか。はい。
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper too.
何使うんだろうな。
What are they for?
偽物じゃない？
I
パエモ
haven't seen this pattern before.
ン。
But where?
Where? どこ？
Oh, Paimon knows. It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you.
何の話でしたっけ、そもそも。
But how did a relic of your death die end up in the hands of someone like child?
あ
Suspicious.
あ、いや
Oh, that's
ー。ああ、
right.
そっかそっかそっか。
Fabricator said that when the Lord of Geo created the sigil of permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic.
はは。
Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers.
はいは
Maybe
い。
the Fatui are copying the sigil of permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect.
はははは。
Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous.
いや、やっぱファリーが敵ってこと？もしかして。
And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure.
ふふふふ。
Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhang Li soon.
ね、ち
The
ゃん
last
と。
stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
はいはいはいはいはいはい。女の子感、頭良さそうなんだけど、パチが。パチ、お前なんか、頭良さそうだぞ。尺だな。こいつなんか頭良さそうなんだけど。はい、パチでいこうか、パチ。うわ、こいつ倒してー。 OK 起動した。
I see everything. Make yourselves at home.
Don't blink. Got lucky that with sword comes shadow.
ういおい、ゴーゴーゴーゴーゴーゴーゴーゴーゴーゴーゴー。オッケー、ナイス。あざあざ。よし。向こうかなと。あれはちょっと絡みたくないですね。こいつ目がじゃなくて、あいつ目が弱点なのか。ういと。OK. Hello.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago.
めっちゃ渋い。
Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It
あ
was so big and pretty and expensive.
あ。やっぱ、
Paimon's never
やっぱパチはパチや
seen
った
such
わ。
a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you
金持ち
met
です
with
か。
Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
いや
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very
おい、しょ
friendly.
っぱなからスーパーリッチじゃないんよ。お前マジ、おい、こいつやっぱ変わってねえわ。こいつやっぱ変わってねえわ。
Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more
い
trustworthy.
や、でも俺はまあ、でもやっぱ金ね。やっぱまあ、金が大事っすよね。
So you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
いや、
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
そうね。
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at
まあ、
heart.
ぽいよね。確
Though
か
they
に
are。both members of the
国政の
Qixing.
方が感情的
Although
だよ
she's
な。多分
friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions.
よくは策略家ですね。
Yes,
はい。
she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one
not
behind the
ordinary
constant
person.
expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
へえ、
Jade
2番
Chamber
目
is only second.
あ、そうそうそれ
What's
そ
the
れ。
most important thing to her then?
いやいやいやいや、I think so.
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me
そう
in
な
the
の。
least.
そうだぞ。どう
No
するのか
matter
先
what they
生。
may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui.
お前の ATM のことです。
So, is there anything we need to
お前の
do for the
ATM のことだ
right
よ。
Liyue Marsh?
気をつけてくれじゃ
Yes,
ない
as a
わ。
matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
はい。
Glaze lilies. But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingsa Village has glaze lilies.
はい。
Oh, right. Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
ピンバーヤってあの壺の人だっけ？
No, those lilies have all been gardened by people.
へえ。
They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song.
はは。
Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the
は
war
え
caused
ー。あ、
landslides,
今のは
and
じ
the
ゃあ
land
花
was
じゃダメなん
flooded,
だ。
turning it into the marsh you see
また
now.
お使い来る。いや、来ない
Nearly all the glaze
調理先生は
lilies
一緒
were
に行って
wiped
くれ
out.
る。お
Of
使いじゃないで
course,
す。
there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city.
は
But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in
一
the
緒だ
wild.
よね、調理先生。
Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting,
はいはい。
we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of
操船
everlasting
めんどくせえ
incense.
な。
But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
もしかして歌枠ってこと？
That's correct.
お
Your
前
singing
俺
will
の歌
surely
聞い
bring
たこ
out
と
the
ないだろ。
strongest fragrance from the flowers.
So how good is your singing?
いや得意だよ得意だよ。
Really?
当たり前よ。
Why doesn't Paimon
なんだお
bully
前
you?
喧嘩売ってんのか？
We'll only know when she
なんだお
starts
前。
singing.
一旦ロストマン言っとくか。一旦ロストマンかな。おい、パチがパチで安心したわ。一旦ロストマンかもしれん。
Life goes on.
ああ、やべ。
It's time to sing whenever you're ready.
ゴホン。てんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてんてん。状況はどうだい？今の僕に尋ねる。
These flowers are jumping. They look really
ふざけんな！
Is it
何が悪かったんだ！
Mondstadt that they
何が
understand
悪かったんですか？なんすか？何が悪かったんじゃこの野郎！別にいいだろう！
Speed of light.
昨日全ロスしたんじゃ！ 見せた。
Get out of here.
Get down here!
Hey,
Don't blink.
Then break! OK, ナイス。ダメだ、ロストマンはダメだった。
those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
ほんまやで！どういうこっちや！
This little monster is known as a whopper flower.
Whopper flower。
Strange. These petals look interesting.
何が
The
何
glaze
がお前
lilies
が
used
戦
as
い
a
や。
disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long.
はい
The
はいはい
result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value.
へ
Let's collect what
え。
we can of these petals.
なるほど。
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of
使える
gardening?
な。先生。
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
そんな。
Excuse me.
あ、
Are you
出た。
searching for glaze lilies?
出た。
Oh, hey, it's
へい。
what's her face?
へ
Paimon can't remember.
い。へい。俺覚えてるぜ、パチ。こいつカウンって言うん
Hello,
だ。
traveler. I'm surprised you still
traveler.
remember my name.
いやいやいやいや、of course, of course.
That reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you
そうだ、お前、
told us
お前
there.、
お前、教えろよ、ちゃん
Didn't I
と。
tell you the way? Surely I did.
お
We
い、
found the way on our own.
そうだ。無駄足になるとこだったんだ
I
ぞ。
see.
カウン。
Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
ドジ。
Something seems a little off about Ganyu.
そうだぞ、パチ持っ
She's
てたれ。
acting different from the first time we
あ
met.
あ、そういや、確
Where's
か
her serious
普通の
attitude
女の子。
now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
はい。
You came all the way out
花見
here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the
そ
city?
うだ、なんでだ。
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If
あ
I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I
あ、パ
wouldn't be
チ、
able to
何
bear
余計
it.
なこと聞いてんだ
Whenever my
よ。
duties take me near Yujing Terrace
ダメ
these
じゃん、もう
days.
ちょっとね、ちゃんとね、人の心をね、さしてあげないとダメだと思う、パチ。よくねえわ。
Sorry, we shouldn't have brought it up.
No,
せやで。
it's quite all
せや
right.
で。
I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis.
は
It's
あ。
truly a changing of the guard.
つまり
Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens,
え
only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7.
そうな
And
の
the other 5, including Inazuma's
あ、出た。
Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years
そう
ago.
なんだ。
Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro.
へ
She is
え。
nearly 500
まあ
years
でもそりゃ
old,
そうか。
whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. the city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
はいはいはいはい。
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis.
まあそうなんやろう
But
な。
as an adeptus,
6000人もいるのやばいな。
I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and adepti has
ナ
now
ヒーダ
reached
500
its
歳
end.
なんだ。
Huh? Did you just say as an adeptus?
Yes,
へ
I am a mix of
ー
human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Chising. I've continued those duties to this very day.
道理に必要なことを言わなかったわけだ。
Let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here
そうだ、
looking for
2000
glaze
人は生きてるってこ
lilies?
とだね。
I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
あざざざざざざざ。
We dare not
あざま
refuse
す
it.
あざますあざます。
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the
お、
lily?
そうだよ。歌えんの？
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a
やっぱ
local
ロストマン
Liyue
がダメ
ballad
だ
to
ったっ
it.
て誇張。
Wow, so you really know your stuff too.
ロストマンがダメだったってことですか？
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not
いい
for
だろ
this
ロス
chance
トマ
meeting,
ン。選曲
I
が
never
ダ
thought
メ
we
だっ
would
た
be
って
able
こと
to
ですか？
contribute
なん
to
す
the
か？
upcoming farewell for our
瀬戸
ancient
りに
lord.
文句があるって言うんですか？
If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now.
なんだ
Good luck.
こいつ。なんでだよ。
And that just about does it.
はいはいはいは
Our
い。
preparations for the rite of parting are
やっ
mostly
ぱ民謡
finished.
か。ダメか。
Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
いやでもうちのチャンネルでは民謡みたいなもんですけどね、ロストマンはね。はい。もう代々ね、代々受け継がれる、3年ほど前から受け継がれるロストマンっていう伝説のツルハシがございまして、はい。そのツルハシをね、歌った民謡なんで、まあ実質民謡なんだけどな。状況はどうだい？
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
はい。
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first and requires no small amount of effort.
はい。
And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over
もう
time.
すごいビジネスの
You
話しか
must
しね
be
えこいつ
careful
ら。
to take the time to step back
はい
and re-examine yourself.
そうね。
If left
超ビ
unchecked,
ジネス
the wear and tear
社
on
会
your
だね。
heart may go well past
は
mending.
リーウェイ
Wow. See, Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
OK, let's go. リーウェイ、リーウェイ。どうしたらいいんだ？ここか。ポポン。ね、ビジネス社会に身を置いてるの
Quite a
に、
downpour.
モラは持たない。
Nothing will get done until it clears. Let this be a lesson to those who yesterday said I'll do it tomorrow.
モラは持たないっていう。なんでモラを持たないんだい？商人なんだろう？調理先生。
What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and the Fatui?
What happened?
Ah, you're the consultant to Wengsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
ってこ
The
と？
Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
おー。
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Chising have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city.
はいはいはい。
However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current
はいはいはい
situation.
はい。
The
ぶつ
Adepti
か
do
り
not
始めたか、
acknowledge the
仙人と。
Chising. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon. If the two sides come to blows,
はいはいはい
Liyue
はい
Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Chising are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
Oh.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
そうだ、なんでだ。
That's all Ningguang's doing.
Oh.
She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millelith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
ああ、先生はファリー側になっちゃうんだ。
Boil over in Liyue Harbor.
はいはいはい。なんか
Do
できる
you
ことは
intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy
武
one.
力でしょ。
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse.
まずいな。
I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
はあ。
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword.
せ
So
や
what
な。
does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
そりゃ、my wallet よ。
Oh, Paimon gets it.
Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah,
there's
yeah,
anyone that
yeah,
wants
yeah.
to see the whole city turned
Professor's
upside
wallet.
down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now?
いやー、どこ
Where
だ
would he go at a time like this?
いや、ついてきな。Follow me。まあ、わかんないんですけど、教えて。どこ、これは一体どこなんだいわ。あー、でも、たくさん経験値のあれは手に入りそう。とりあえず稲妻まで早く行きたいね。稲妻まで早く行きたいでござる。よいしょ。ワンコおったな。あ、ちょっと待って、なんかミッションのあれがあるじゃん。ちょっとあれだけ受注しとくわ。こういうのは見つけたらすぐ受注した方がいいんで。
Quite a downpour. Nothing will get done until it clears.
OK。
Let this be a...
はい。なんでこれどこだっけ？あー、なんか俺これやったわ。この天球の谷のなんかサブクエストみたいなの裏でやったわ。そういえば。はいはいはいはいはいはい。こう見ると、ウィシャップ、いわ、エンシェントウィシャップ。どうすればいい？はい、調査ね。任せな。OK。まあ、一旦受注だけしとくやつ。一旦受注だけしとくやつ。あ、こっちか。これどっちだ？
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall we take a
これ
stroll?
上臭いな。こっちか。あ、こっちか。なるほど。
Incoming!
ほい。はいはいはいはい。こっちくせえ。OK。そう、便利なんですよ、こいつ。いる？ Hey, wallet. Where are you? いるかな？財布。財布はどこだい？どこにいるんだい？私の財布。ここどこ？黄金屋。はい。 もしかしてこれやれって誇張？ソロで挑戦。まあ一旦これでいいか。ってことはもしかして
Wow, this is the golden house.
ゴールデンハウス
Impressive enough from the
まんまや
outside,
な。
but who would have guessed that it was even
お
fancier on
い
the
パチ
inside?
これやるしかないやろ。
So full of Mora.
イエー
Where all of Tabat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go
イ
missing.
いやバレへんまあバレたらやっちまえばええやろな。やっちまってちょろっとちょろまかすぐらいやったらいけるでバチ。いける。なんでだよねえ選択肢が。なんでだ
Oh,
よ
so。it's a trap. Tricky,
い
tricky.
い
Good thing Paimon's got you
大
here.
丈夫だよ。トラップなんか全部叩き切っちまえばええや
We
ろ。
can still have a closer look, right?
いや
Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true.
エラさんエラさんエラさんエラさんのことですかそれはエラさんのことですかなんかうちに おったなまずは先祖のいやここの雰囲気少し変わってる
Right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here?
What?
Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is alright.
あ、亡骸がここにある。あ、そっか。ここに亡骸があるのか。そっか、そういう話だったらやべ。話の流れをだいぶ忘れていらっしゃいますね。こっちナヒーラにしておいた方がいい気がするな、これな。パチの嫌な予感当たるんだよな。やめとけって、あんま余計なことを言うのはさ。はい、どうも。
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
おー。
Who's there?
来ちゃー。
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
どうしてここ知ってる？
Where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish the very moment I arrived in Liyue, and that the Exuvia would subsequently be hidden away? If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole lot longer to get the
まさかお前も
information
強
I
盗しに
needed.
来たってこと？一緒
Stopping the
にや
more
るか。
immense, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the
財
stops
布
this
は
time.
財布なりの
So you've been planning to take the gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled.
はいはいはい。
She will get that which she desires.
まあそうだよね。神の心っていうのはそうか、こいつが持ってるのか、帝君の亡骸の中にあったりするのか。資金繰り大変なのかな。
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me
アルバ
anyway.
トスが取られたや
The
つ。あ
time
あ、
for
そうだあっ
discussion
た
and
わ。
diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to
神がみん
me,
なあるのか。
I would have skipped that stage to begin with.
あ
But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either
あ。
way,
こいつ何
we now come to my
駆け引
favorite
き嫌いな
part.
の？あんなノリノリでやってたくせに
And
駆
one
け
that
引き嫌いなわけなく
I
な
am
い？
so delighted to be sharing with you.
最初から単純でええやろ。
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
はあ。
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt,
い
she
や
swiftly left the scene once her mission was
ー、まあで
accomplished.
も我慢し
Instead
て、
of confronting you directly,
ー
she chose to rely on the snow and ice
暴
to
力
make
に
her
行かなかっ
escape.
たのは偉いよ。
She wouldn't want
本
the
当に
knights。to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she?
ポケモンの
When she
世
faces a
界
worthy
の
opponent,
あの
she will
女の子にね、
prioritize
ち
her
ょっ
mission,
と
weigh the outcomes,
見
and
習って
consider
ほ
the
しいですね。
consequences of her
マジャの
actions.
戦闘機を。
But as for me, The
なあ
greatest pleasure
マ
of
ジで
being a harbinger
モ
lies
ネ
in
とか言う
crossing
よ
blades with strong
マジあっ
opponents.
たらもう戦えネモかネモじゃモネじゃねえわ
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, traveler. I'll just play along to feel the thrill of
ネモ
battle.
さんよいや
Besides,
同じタイ
you
プだ
can
け
never
ど
defeat
こ
me,
いつは知性
not
があ
even
る
in your
あいつには知性がない
wildest dreams. But hey,
モネは
try to
画家や
relish the fight anyway. Because if you ask me, without that,
よしよしよ
what
し
else is there?
すぐワクワクしちまうからねこいつそうこれぐらい引っ張って初めてワクワクなんですよネモさんわかり
Now
ます
let's
か
see you live up to it.
ああもう見習ってくれタルタリアをここまでちゃん
This
と
chance
引
is
っ
hard to
張
come
っ
by.
て
So show me
や
all
っ
you've
とワクワ
got.
クしてくれ
So
よ
very few ever get the chance to
マジ
square
で
off with
常にワクワクしやがっ
the
て
So come now,
どうなって
amuse
んね
me,
ん
and don't you dare disappoint.
Opening box of adepti
なんかこれ
drinks.
一瞬じゃね
Incoming.
Not bad, not bad.
ああ
Guess I should take you more serious.
ああさすがに
No
第
wonder
二形態がある
Senora
か
was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now,
で
show me
待
what
っ
you
て
can
これ
do
は
against the might of a
回転して
harbinger.
てててててて
Speed of light. Hey! Get out of here!
いってえ
Skills.
めんどくせえおい
Incoming.
強くなりすぎたかもしれない
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive.
おおかっこよ
But that's about as far as you'll get.
おなんだなんだなんだなんだおこれは
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
お
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected.
あー持ってかれる神の心が
Well then, I'll be taking Morax's gnosis now.
ない
I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
こいつ水じゃなかったっけめっちゃ雷じゃないおおきちゃー仮面ライダーじゃないおーいきなり変わった
This is going to cost you!
おいいいね変身したかっけえパジー痛えよさあマジ結構大変そうじゃないこれ
Got your gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the golden house to me on purpose?
からの
No matter.
こいつあんまり使う意味ないなフェレットがあれやなウルトをちゃんと使ってあげないとなの
Take it?
あーないわでちょっとそろそろ納金でいけなくなってくる頃なのかしら
The Temple of Wisdom! Earlier! A minute!
Don't blink! Change of plan.
あーまずいちょっと待ってあ違うこれバックとかでさ多分食い物使えるなねそろそろ雷だからかなるほどそれはあるわということで飯を食います 飯を食います。あれ、ああ、そっか、これはダメなのか。こっちか。強えよ、勘弁してくれよ。いや、飯食えばなんとかなるのは割とありがてえな。むしゃむしゃむしゃむしゃむしゃむしゃむしゃむしゃ。おい、戦闘中にご飯。こりゃもう、あ、なんだ、めちゃめちゃ効いた。これあっちか、むしろこっちの方がいいのか。雷が効かねえんだ、そもそも。なるほど、それが問題か、最大の。雷が効かねえんだ。こいつ雷だから。はい。ねえ。
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the
そうで
gnosis.
す。俺たちじゃねえけど、そんな有能なわけねえだろ。そうだ。バカか。そんな有能なわけないだろ。うちのパチが。かつての力を取り戻しつつあるから。
I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity.
Yeah.
This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
So you mean that?
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom really involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
God?
Osial, overlord of the vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
話し合えるよな。 まずい。まずい。なんだこいつ、海なのか。
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
まずい。こいつはまずいぜ。
He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
What's going on? まずい。まずい。どうするこれ。あんなん無理じゃね。頼む。ちょっとバルスいけるか。行こう。バルスを。バルスを。
If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known
ラピュタならいけるだろ
う。Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea?
これ俺がやんの？マジ？
Has it?
パチ逃げないか？
What are you doing
あ、
here?
出た。いけすか。
Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is
い
the
や、
fighting over?
もう俺たちは手のひらの上だったってことか。あ、違った。こいつらもう騙されてる。どこまで騙されてるの？陽光は知ってるのか？
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend
絶対ねえ
Liyue?
ぞパチ。やめろ、聞くな。絶対ない。絶対なんとかしてくれって言われるからやめとけパチ。
Vortex guy puts a pin in
パチやめようよ。逃げよう
Paimon
よ。
all the way out here.
絶対使わされるっ
It's not
て。
just you. We've got new Millelith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking.
ああ、覇王色
The
的なあ
force
れ
of an
ね。
ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that?
おい、モンドに帰ろう。パチ、モラかっさらって。ゴールデンハウスのモラかっさらって逃げようよ。
Chising, Millelith, and Adepti gathered here.
どうせ滅びるんだから。
That god?
関係ないだろ、モラ。
discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily.
What? But all of you were supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
そういえばこいつ、あ、方法ある。待て。嫌な予感がする。パチ。
did once research the matter of the Guizhong ballista when it
やめよう。それ以上突っ込むな。パチ。
And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong ballista with one's own hands is here.
はい。
For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
パチ
I suppose
ー
this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong ballista to fight off that god.
新
All the
奇
Adepti
襲
here
機
can
で
lend
魔
their
人と
strength to
戦え
man
る。
it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our
作戦
battle
開始。
begins now.
じゃあ任せたよ。お前たち頼むわ。あ、強そう。結構強そう。おお、いやマジでバルス撃ちそうじゃん。あ、うん、待って、これあれなんかマジで撃ちそうじゃない？うわー、かっけー。あー、でもなんか手動かこれ。あ、いやそうか、こいつらが行って戦力みたいなやつを入れるのか。1000人のエネルギーを入れるのか。あー、いやガトリングガンだったもっとなんか魔法っぽいの来るかと思ったら
They're attacking the Guizhong
ガトリングガンだった。やべえ、てかおい、あ、いいね。これはと止めるのが俺たちってことね。よし、 しということでダブル国政です。
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui
まず
disturb
こ
their
れ
work.
遠い。
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too.
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia.
ほい。
Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? What
お
wishes to
いナイ
witness?
ス強い。どこだい次は。はい、あっちか。
Everyone hold hands.
俺のハーペンと紹介が結構強いな。自分もダメージ食らうらしいけど。さあ次は順番的にはあっちいなくね。おい、あ、そっか。
I see everything.
Speed of light, hey!
ナイス。おい。やっぱナヒーダは引いて正解だな。くっそ強え。ライデン将軍刀なのが熱いんだよな。結構刀のキャラ好きなんだよね。
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar.
何
Be
何
careful
何
not to
何
get hit.
注意して避けろって言った。待って、うわーふざけんなマジで。
Life goes on.
危ね危ね危ね危ね危ね危ね。勘弁してよ勘弁してよ。なんか俺だけ忙しくない？おかしくない？
Nezhnai's diplomats will
なんで
answer
こんな
for this
忙しい？
afterward. Every last one.
ずるいって。なんでこんなに忙しいの俺だけ。おい、ふざけんなふざけんなふざけんな。
Everyone hold
忙し
hands.
すぎやろこれ。
Speed of light.
Share my knowledge. Ancient gods attacking again.
やばいやばいやばいやばい、死ぬ死ぬ死ぬ死ぬ死ぬ死ぬ。
Were you about to
あー
say
死んだ
we
マ
can't
ジ。
hold them, children?
死にやがったマジかよ。なんでもいいや。食って。
Don't lose heart. Here, take
ああ
this.
もうめんどくさいわね。
This is adeptal energy. That light from your body. It's like the tiny Julian cars. Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave. This granny's really strong.
はい、そう雷相手だからきついんよねこれね多分ね。
Speed of light.
でマジ。
Everyone hold hands.
Cut to the chase.
はい、どんどんどんどんどんどんどんどんどん。ピンバーのバフきたマジ？ピンバー頼む。あ、まずいまずい。痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛いね痛いね痛いね痛いね痛いね痛いね。
Incoming. Hey!
はいよいしょ
With the
ー。
blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil.
は
Cast
い。
your fear of injury by the wayside
38%
and
これやばい
fight
ね。
with all your might. I too
30
did this during the Archon War.
どこだと。
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight.
ここがまずい。行って勘弁してくださいよ。あと3分も守れないっすよ。
Take my power.
お、やっぱ
and
移動
run as I
速度
do.
大幅増加。
Going too fast.
早すぎー。待て。いったたたたたたたたたたた。痛い痛い痛い痛い痛いのだ痛いのだ痛いのだ。ちょっと待って。あ、まあ、痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。
Rise.
でいなくねってか敵が来ねえ。ういー。
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can
お、
withstand
3種の
three
能
forms
力
of
同時に
adeptal
3種類の
energy
能
at
力が使える
once.
ということどういうことだか分かんないけどいきまーす。
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
はい OK 次あっちあっちじゃー。まずいこうしてからのポンドーン。はい頼む勘弁して多すぎ多すぎ多すぎ多すぎ
I see everything.
多すぎ多すぎ多すぎ多すぎ。
Sword comes shadow.
多すぎ。ちょっと休ませろや。
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if
ドー
we
ン。
hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
おいて。あちゃちゃちゃちゃ、やばいやばい。真ん中が一番やばいけど。
I see everything.
こうの
Make yourselves at home.
Don't
こ
blink.
うの
Cut to the chase.
ドーン。ここもまずい。あと1分。こう。待てんかーい。待たんかい待たんかい待たんかい待たんかい。はい。まだいる。次あっち。多すぎ多すぎ。さっきから多すぎんこれ。マジで。マジ多すぎ。
Sword comes shadow.
ななななななななななななななななななななな。おいおいおいておいておいておいて。
The Temple of Wisdom.
Don't blink. Cut to the chase. The Fatui's numbers are thinning.
Fight on, comrades. Once we finish this lot off,
Hey.
the Adepti will be able to
See
deal
what?
with the god in peace.
あと20秒。おいクリスマスかよ。マジクリスマスケーキのクリスマスのケーキ屋さんぐらい忙しくないこれ。もう働かせすぎやってこれ。あーいいじゃん。いやでも疲れてる疲れてる。そりゃそうよ。
Interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves.
遅えよ。遅えよ。ジジババはよう根気出せはよう。はい。ナイス。
We just need to keep this up.
頼む。やべえ。なんかあれはまずいぞ。なんか美獣玉みたいに出してきた。やべえ。まずいですよ。ギョコさん。ギョコさん。おーい。守ったのにパーじゃないか。ギョコさん。おーイケメン。流星群来たって。
Be careful now.
気をつけようがないだろ。おい気をつけるじゃねえよ。あんなんどう気をつけりゃええねん。
I have another idea.
Another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber. What is the meaning of this?
おーラピュタを捨てるか。
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
どういうこと？ああ壊すってこと？おいそんな物理的な悪さある？おい脳筋すぎないか？おい脳筋すぎないですか？そんなありっすか？バルスだけどさ思ってたんとちゃう。思ってたんとちゃうんやけどバルス物理おい思ってたんとちゃうって。
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed
お
begun to
い
fade.
物理だったわ。
The effects of the sigil of
なん
permission
かあそ
last
こまで
but
な
a
んか
short
すげ
time.
え魔法と
It will
か
be some
ね
time before the overlord of the
元素
vortex
反
can
応
make
と
any
か
waves again.
ゲーム自体も元素反応とかさ超緻密なのに最後なんかステミタックルだったんだけど
The future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
そんなことあるか。ここまで緻密に作られたゲームの最後の手段がステミタックルで。
Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Ningguang ってあれなんだな、発音なんだな。
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
はいはいはい。簡単には取り返しが効かなかった。まあそりゃそうや。
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down?
Chan-chan.
Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there.
やっぱ子供の言葉が刺さるってことですか？
When danger is near, everyone always protects me.
ちゃんちゃん
And
ちゃ
the
ん。
rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
長いな、英語にすると。
Yes, one understands what the conqueror of demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough.
Bye
Away
bye.
we shall, and return whence we came.
Killer of demons. Demons.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Chising will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
はいはいはい。七勢って7人いるんじゃないの？今のところ3人ぐらいしか出てきてね
It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh?
はいはい。
Right.
なんだっけ？
Nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing.
なんかまだあるんですか？
Child wanted to unleash the god, so he
あ、
could
そうだ
lure
そうだ
Rex
そうだそう
Lapis
だ。
out.
ガンオテイ君はどこにおんねん？
But we were able to handle the overlord of the vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death
どういう
too?
ことだったんだ？出てこーい。はい。
Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest leader
来る
we
相
have
手のい
the
ない
Adepti
操
was
船
right
儀式が
at
唯一
party
の手が
that
ない。
we're
そんな
organizing?
ちょっ
No idea where...
とこれだけやってから終わりてえな。あ、でもまああと30分ぐらいできるか。
Young Lee's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshan Funeral Parlor.
そうね、とりあえず勝利のところ行くか。よし。どこだー。はい。なんだこれ。
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor
Chori
isn't
sensei
in
に
the
合わせろ。
best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli
Huh?
isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
なるほどなるほどなるほど。
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House.
調理のところ行くか。
Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could
どう
only
どうな
be
ってん
more
だ。確かに
trouble.
調理は何なんだ。調理って言わない。これ
We
何
had
て言うの？
better
調
go
理じゃない
and
の？
make sure that everything
読み
is
方。
okay.
先生、世界加入申請が届きました。何やってるんだろうか、一体。勝利か。あれ、勝利って読むんだ。勝利どこ？北国銀行ってどうやっていくんだっけ？めんどくせえ。よし。ああ、そっか。よし。はい。何を考えてるの？手紙の内容。文通相手。あ、なんか普通に恋してる。全然関係なかった。あー、なんだこの入り方は。
You call this cooperation between harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart,
Oh,
child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you! You're also one of the harbingers?
ファドゥスの淑女だ。
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
よし、奪い返そ
No, don't let her get to you.
う。
You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements. And our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle.
いいだ
So
ろう。
it might be
行っちまおう
best to
ぜ。
keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the harbingers are here.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since
なんでや。
Liyue was nearly wiped off the map.
ぶっ倒そう
This
ぜ。
is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end.
まあ割と楽しかったっすね。
Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on.
なんだ、どういうことだ。
So actually, I think...
勝利先
Stop
生。
wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here.
勝利
You
先生。
remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
こいつか。こいつか。お前
The
かーい。
contract is fulfilled. That which thou
お
seeketh
ー
is now
い。
bestowed
自分の
unto
葬
thee.
式開こうとしてたってこ
For my
と？
promise
先
is
生。
solid as stone.
先生？
How sanctimonious.
おい。
So you're the Lord of Geo?
お前かーい。
No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you and
そうだ。
splash! This big dragon falls out of the sky and all of Lyric goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see. Am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain.
どういうこと？
As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come, until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, "Have I already finished my duties?"
どういうこと？何？隠居したいってこと？処理。どういうこと？隠居してってこと？
I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Chising play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
完全に起きる前に免許返納したおじいちゃん。おじいちゃん。
I was. The gnosis which I had kept for so many years suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the gnosis until now.
勘弁してくれよ。
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
おい、ほんまやで、免許返納で大騒ぎやぞ。
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Chising, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Chising. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. They seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. This is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of
そうだ、
remorse for deceiving
俺にも言え
me?
なんか。
You've practically
そうだ
kept
そ
me
う
in the
だ。
dark.
タルタリア持って行ったれタルタ
I
ル。
think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down.
いや言うてもほうれん草って知ってるか宿女。これはちょっとタルタルと一緒に共闘してこいつらから潰すしかねえわ。
The lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo Archon, Liyue would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight?
そうはこっちもだよ。
As it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed
い
as
や
a
関
disturber
係
of
ない
the
ね
peace,
潰したろうやタルタル
Well then, with the gnosis in my possession,
私とは
I
遊
have
びだっ
no
たって
use
こ
for
とっ
such
て話
idle
ですよ
chattel.
ね
We should return to
タルタル
Zapolyarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa.
は
Come,
あ
child.
おい遊びだったんだよ勝利先生にとってお前はよタルタル
Do as you wish.
おい遊ばれてたんだ俺たちは
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
何ですか
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a gnosis.
はい
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
都合よく遊ばれてた紐神ってことですか
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts.
はいはいはい
If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo
す
Archon.
べての契約を終わりにする契約
Contract to end
ど
all
ういうこと
contracts.
どういう意味
As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
あーもう完全に隠居したいんだもううわこのまま天下る気だこいつやる気だもうなんかそんなに働かなくてもまあそれなりに給料が入る部署に転職して完全に天下る気だこいつおいお前マジ勝利なんでだよもっと働けるだろお前ふざけんだ完全に引きこもりたいだけじゃねえかはあなんですかこいつなんだこいつ不労所得不労収入で行きたいんですか3700年いやいやいやいや全てが決着し
Today's the day of the rite of parting.
おい総選儀式なんだその茶番マジで
We spent so much time trying to organize
おい
it.
茶番茶番茶番茶番ふざけんなよおじいちゃんお前おじいちゃんつってもあとだって多分さあと1万年は生きられるでしょふざけんなまだ赤えだろいやただの6000年じゃないですよねえお前そんなん言ったらお前エルさん160何歳だぞいやいたわれって言ってんのと一緒だぞ失礼だと思わないんですかおいこれ茶番だってなんだこれおいゴッド換算で6000歳なんてまだまだ働けるだろマジ甘えやがってよ
Speed of light.
なんだこの茶番は
Incoming.
ミスったあーミスったよ
Speed of light. Hey.
よし行こうあーなんかある
Not bad, as far as
い
treasure
やー
is
ちょっと稲
concerned.
妻まで行きたいな今日稲妻まで行けるよあーぶねえ稲妻まで行けるようになったらちょっといろいろ話が変わってくるよね裏でやれること増えるんよな
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think?
稲妻まではもうちょい
Any
か
of
か
the
る
gossip
な
on
んだ
the
っ
streets
て
you hear from those
掃
shady
除は厳
types
しい
is
じゃあ
worth
これだけ終
anything.
わったら終わりか
There's only one real possibility in my mind.
一旦この茶番だけやったら終わりにするかじゃあ
Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
はいあー完全にやられてる違うんです彼は悪くないんです彼は完全に転がされてただけなんです
If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex
とばっちりや
Lapis
て
won't be around to protect you this time.
遊ばれてたんですお前らのところの神様に 報われ
You
ない
know
タル
that
タル。
god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
はい。そうですね。
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis.
財布にされた青年でした。
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our Lord and released that evil god might have
もし
been
かした
one
ら
and
タ
the
ルタル
same?
の操船儀式だったか
Now
もしれ
that
ない
you
これ。
mention it, that's very possible.
かわいそうな青年で
Yes,
し
it's
た。
very possible indeed.
はい。
I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis.
いや噂がいろんな噂が魚屋。
Black-hearted scoundrel. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look,
そうね。
the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement.
これ二
Let's
人と
hear
も
what the
魚屋
Ministry
なん
of
だ。
Civil Affairs has to say first.
ということで、タルタルを送る会始まります。はい。今日で転校するお友達が
Hear ye all!
います。
The Chising's words.
タルタ
Though
リ
a
ア君
dragon
です
soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have
校
their
長先生の
season.
話投
So
げ
too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered.
おうよ
Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights.
何がちゃうねん
He
何が
beseeches
ちゃう
the
ね
people
ん
of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts
言
be
葉遊びしてんとちゃうぞこっちは遊びじゃねえんだ
Nor are they to
ぞ
believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
はあなんだこいつ死んだのと何が違うんですか
Daimon needs a translation on what the Chising's announcement said.
テイ君は天に登ったらしいですよパチ
So
君
that's how they're spinning it.
うん
Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Chising already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhang Li said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything.
確かに
Did Zhang Li tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands?
パチ冴えてんね
Right?
こ
Seems like the line of parting has
れ
been going on for a while now.
裏で糸引いてんな先生先生完全に裏で糸引いてもう全部コントロール下にあるマジ腹立つ
Look, it's Ningguang and Kuching. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
はい
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity,
はい
we
はい
forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
あ出た
Now that we
Ero
have
Inichin
awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell.
はい
Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
お言葉はありませんか
Huh? Is she looking this way?
みんなこっちみんなこっちみんなこっちこっち来んな
Yikes! She really is looking our way.
やめろ違います違います
So young. The Liyue Chising always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name
Hi.
your price. You deserve that much.
あ、報酬くれるってこと、それは欲しいっす。はい、俺が救いました。はい。俺が救いました。まあ、一旦ゴールデンハウスのモラかな。喋ったぞ。ちょっと待って、なんか喋ったじゃん。今、おなが喋った？俺、おなが喋ったな、今。おなが喋んの？お前喋れるの？あ、そうなんだ。おなが喋れるんだ、お前。じゃあ一旦。
And to think I'd put my best perfume on before coming here, thinking you'd like it. But it seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rex Lapis. Well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And that's 3 gone in 1 stroke.
As for the mortals and adepti of Liyue, what shape shall our relationship take
ロストマン
from
も一緒に
now
だって、そういえ
on?
ばそうだわ。誰だ。儀式に参加している、喋れる人は、まあ。
Why you? Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless? If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
本当だよ、マジで。モラが欲しかった、俺は。そこにいるんかい。茶番見てるんかい。どうですか？悲しんでくれてますか？仲いいお友達は。
うん？
満足ですか？満足ですか、先生？せや。
Why would I not feel more at ease
完全に
after
もう
laying
隠居の
down
じ
the
じいじゃ
burden
ねえ
I
か
have
も
borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you
ほ
to
んま
a
でか。
meal at the Shinya.
それはちょっと行こうかな。いや、あ、確かに、あ、そっか。お前財布を失ったのでは。そうだった。こいつ ATM 今ないんだ。そうだよ、お前。バカだれ、お前。謝ってこい、今すぐ謝ってこいよ。ATM に。モラックスなのにモラが足りないの？
I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli,
あ、でもそっか、こいつ自身が銀行みたいなもんなのか。よくよく考えたら。
when I was journeying with you, though I
よくよ
still
くそうだ
had
よ。
no
こいつ銀行ってことじゃん。
I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
そうだわ。造幣局ってことじゃん、こいつ。おい、出せ造幣局。モラを経済が崩れない程度に。
But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite
歩く造幣局。あ、でももうお金作れないのか。
off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it
おい、
like
ふざ
that.
けんな。
In the city of
いや、
commerce,
こい
we
つ、
do not
いや、
merely exchange
神の
money
心
for
を、
goods.
あ、てか、あの
We
神の
also
心を、
exchange knowledge,
もしか
memories
し
and
て、
foresight,
造幣
as
局の
well
核
as
ってこと？
positions, roles, and lives. The Archon
あの神の
Morax
心を手
could
に入れ
never
れば、ウハ
experience
ウハなの
life
では。
as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the
あれ
streets
があ
of
ればも
Liyue
しかして
with
ウ
you.
ハウハなのでは。
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
はい。
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the seven.
そうだ
I
ね。
fear that continuing your journey may be difficult.
なんでだよ。
Yes. The nation has been closed by order of its deity, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
I don't think we've heard that one before.
ライデンか。あれが神なんだ。
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden shogun.
つったぞ。将軍は将軍なんだ。
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
日本がモデルなのか。
It's because of
鎖国っていうぐらいだからそうか。
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
Raiden Shogun.
The Anemo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
天に昇るって何ですか?
Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine
言ったな、
trial.
貴様。
How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Chising were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask?
夢枕に立つという便利な戦術を知っているか?
Particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions?
そういう感じなの。
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about that. Before the Chising made their announcement,
そうだよ、お前 ATM にしたあげく講師のせいにしたのか全部。
for everything on Child.
These are indeed
ぽいってこ
false
と。
accusations. But it remains
ああ、まあそうか、まあ
undeniably
確かに。
true that
まあ
Child
まあまあ
did
まあ
send
まあ
people
まあ
to the
確かに。
Jade Chamber to
確
prevent
か
the
に。
Adepti and the Chising from defeating the
まあ
ancient
で
god.
もでも
I've
さ
heard that Ningguang is
でも
busy
じゃない
milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations
でも
front
じ
at
ゃ
the
ない
moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Ha, those poor
でもじゃない
Snezhnine
でもお前だっ
If it
て
were not for
お前
Child's
散
exalted
々
position
お前だっ
as
て
a
散々
harbinger,
ATM にしてたよ
I'm
な。
certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him
もうちょっ
and
と
called for
温
his
情はなかった
dismissal
の
by
か？
now. All right then. Was there
お
anything
前
else
散
you
々
wished
金
to
せびっ
know?
てたよな。
The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Chising
お
don't want to
前
face
ちゃんと
that
明かしてればああはなら
then
なかっ
what
たはずじゃ
future
ない
is there for Liyue? Kuching is
契
absolutely
約なの
right
に
in
偏っ
saying
てるよ
this.
な。
Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hands of the gods and Adepti. Could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's
そうだ、テイワットのモラはどうなるんだ?
Since Morax is dead, are they all just gonna disappear? Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work?
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time. Since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo Archon's power.
This is terrible! We're all about to run out. The world is coming to an end.
Yes, this is indeed a major issue from a financial standpoint.
どうするんですか?
Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue Qixing to debate.
勝利?
Did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
それはまずいですよ.
Oh, a private fund. This does seem like a good, logical, common sense idea. It's a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the
どうすんだおめえじゃ凡人だぞ今。
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
お前モラ一文なしのただの凡人だぞ今。どうすんだお前これから。神じゃないんだよなもうな。おいちょっと昨日まで神だったのに今は文なしのただのおじさんじゃないか。6000年生きたもうただの猛録じじいなんだが大丈夫ですか?
Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation.
バイトとかしようか先生。
I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
はい。いやー終わったかこれで。終わったね。おー。じゃあ一旦これぐらいにしとくか。一旦これぐらいにしとくか。今日のところは。どれだ？世界任務がめっちゃ増えた。ありがてー。他の任務をクリアしてから進めることができる。他の任務をクリアしてから進めることができる。他の任務を。なるほど。まあ、世界任務を進めろっちゅう話ですかね。これはね。あ、でもこれも魔人任務なんだ。あ、これからやれってことか。じゃあまあ一旦魔人任務は置いといてって感じなのかな。この辺のまたこなして。第2章ってあるのが稲妻か。なるほどね。これか。これをやってから、この第1章全部終わったら多分こっちに行けるってことなんだろうね。オッケー。したらじゃあ、こんなんで終わりにしますか。オッケー。ダンスレイブからだね。なるほど。俺もしかしたらなんか、とりあえず魔人任務は進めない予定なんだけど、なんか何かの間違いで魔人任務に関係する任務をやっちゃうかもしれないので、まあ、そこはご了承ということで、よろしくお願いします。はい。じゃあ今日はここまでにしますかね。はい。チャンネル登録、高評価、ベルマーク、よろしくお願いします。で、明日、お休みです。明日はお休みです。明日がお休みということは、あさっては何がありますか？はい。 なんと、マリカの予選がございます、あさって。おそらくお休みです。はい。おそらくお休みです。予選はさすがに配信はしないと思うので、おそらく俺の配信はないと思います。マリカ杯予選なんでね。はい。なんで、まあ、だから俺の、俺の配信は多分12日になりますかね。12日はマリカもやりたいんだけど、確かコラボが1本入っていたと思うので、それの告知は多分予選の後にするって言ってたから、はい、予選の後に出ます、おそらく。はい。なので、よろしくお願いします。ただ、マリカやったり、原神やったり、まあいろいろやろうかなと思っております。よろしくお願いします。そんなもんですかね。今日はじゃあこれで終わりにしますか。はい。チャンネル登録と高評価とベルマークよろしくお願いします。マリカ楽しみですね、予選。はい、予選が終わって、俺の組み合わせも決まると思うので、とても楽しみです。はい。で、特に告知もないか。特にないよな。再販が出てるか、インターネットボイスの去年のやつが出ているのと、あとカレンダーね。カレンダーもなんと、来年のカレンダーや、長尾、冬かな冬のでなんかいただいたので、そこにもいます。よろしくお願いします。ということで、本日はここまでにしたいと思います。チャンネル登録、高評価、ベルマークよろしくお願いします。ほなー、おつまぶしバイバーイ。やいやいやいやーい。